What is going on, Mullen fans? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you all again. I hope you had a great week in the markets. If all your eggs aren't in one basket, you are having a great time in the markets. These markets are moving. There's so many opportunities to make money, which kind of helps alleviate whatever's going on here in Mullen. But what I wanted to do. Okay, so we're going to talk about the proxy. We're going to talk about the vote and all of those details that are going to be happening in the very near future. But we're not going to talk about it tonight. I'm going to do a weekend video so that I can gather just some of those contents again from what I've told you in the past and what I expect to come, and then what actually came out on the proxy, just so that we have a little bit of proof to back up whatever I'm saying. I don't want you to ever think that I'm just trying to create things just to have you guys come back here. I always want a little bit of verification or something to back up whatever I'm saying to a degree, so I'll look back on those. But for this video, we're going to look kind of at what's going down today. I want to take a look at this level 2 that's going on right now. If you were to look at level 2s, and we'll look at the Ortex. We'll keep it short because it is the weekend. I want you guys to have a great weekend, and we'll just do a weekend video for that special segment of the proxy vote. You guys know I love to give my opinion, and I will do that for you. But looking at this level 2, I have thoughts on it, but I don't want to share them just yet because I'm kind of watching. I want to see what happens. What I want to know is, what do you guys think about a level 2 if you see something like this right now? Bearish, bullish, tinfoil hat, I don't care. I just want to see maybe if anybody's thinking might be in line with mine, or if you have a better theory than maybe what I have, and something that I could work with. But it's ridiculous. They're not pushing the price. I want to see if they're really propping up the price. If we were to come back down to those levels, are they going to be slowly eaten up? Are they real? Are they just sitting there so that retail comes in higher? I want to know your thoughts. Do you have any thoughts? Do you care? Does it not matter to you? I don't know, but what I want you to do is have a good weekend. If a play is ever stressing you out, I will tell you, you're probably been in that play 10% down further than you ever thought or wanted to be. Don't ever let that happen. Just because you exit a position doesn't mean that you can't get back in whenever you see that strength come back into the play. There's always the opportunity to re-enter the play. Like I said, just because you sell whenever you see some sort of target be hit, you can always get a better entry again. So just keep that in mind with not only Mullen, with any of your plays. The market makers, the shorts, they don't care where they get their shares from. That's been proven time and time again. There's going to be shares out there. We've seen things trade over the float. The shares are coming from somewhere. They don't have to be from you. They could be from you, but even if they aren't from you or anybody else, they're going to be out there. So something's going to happen. Anyway, let's take a look at what we have going on in the charts. Now, I'm just trying to come up with some sort of trend line just to see what's happening, where these false breakouts. I don't know. Our bottom trend line's pretty stable as of right now. We can work with that. The upper, I don't know. But no matter where I seem to put it on this page, we're still coming to a point on Monday where it's going to make its decision whether it wants to move to the upside or the downside. I kind of like the trend. I like the action that's going on in the after hours right now. What are we sitting at in the after hours? 2074 right now, I believe, in the after hours. So that's not looking terrible. Let's see if it wants to get a little bit crazy. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. The RSIs look okay as far as the 1 hour goes. Like, it could do something if it wants to. But I don't put a whole lot of faith in the after hours pre-market. If we get those 20% moves in the after hour pre-market, that's kind of nice. It sets a nice tone for the day. But if it's just some gradual movement, I don't get too excited over it. So let's see if it just wants to bounce around in here until, market open Monday, and then it's going to make its decision. I tell you guys, these fib circles, Fibonacci knows something happens there. We were kind of bouncing, climbing, doing our thing, and then gap down, right? We crossed over our fib circle right here and just gap down. So there is something to those. Honestly, what I think it was algorithms read the reports that come out. They read the news. They're scanning for items. So I woke up to a proxy in my email. I'm sure the algorithms woke up to a proxy to read through, and they're like, man, I don't like this. So big money algorithms probably dumped it. More than likely, that's my thought as to why the gap down right there. We'll see. We'll see what happens, as time progresses. It's just one of those things. You got to make your decision as to what you want to do, and we'll talk about that more over the weekend, just so that we can cover it a little bit more in depth. The Ortex, how's it looking? Looks like a little bit of an increase as of right now, 15.41%. 162.05 million live short interest. Cost to borrow average went up just a little bit. Still cheap, but hey, at least it's moving in the right direction for being 100% utilization, 7.23%. So we'll see where that goes, where it wants to take us. What I'm really watching is, I guess, what happens on Monday. As of right now, we got a trading range somewhere between, I would say, 21 and about down here around 20 cents. So 20 to 21 cents if we're going to stay in this range through after hours pre-market. And then Monday morning, we're going to see which way it wants to go and which way it wants to break. I always tell you if I'm excited or I'm not excited. I'm not excited because it didn't hold my 21. I'm a little hopeful because we're closer to 21 than we are to 20. But Monday's going to probably tell the story as to what's actually going down. RSI looks okay as of right now on the 1 hour and on the 30 minutes. The 5 minutes going to come down for a little bit of a breather. Same with the 3 and the 1. They're all going to come down for a little bit of a breather. So expect probably just a little bit of bouncing around in this cage for right now. But that's what I'm looking for. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you're safe. I will talk to you over the weekend. I will catch you in the next one. Cheers until Saturday or Sunday. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.